All right. So yeah, welcome to the first episode of the Road Warriors, uh, where some of us Boston and former Boston musician types are going to have a D&D adventure the only way we knew how, without getting paid, and to no one.
I'm in.
Yeah. So, why don't how come? Why doesn't everybody go around and introduce their characters, and then we'll set the scene.
All right.
Well, my guy is I forget his last name because my fantasy ground still hasn't loaded, but Bobbert. He's a bagpipe player. He learned how to play bagpipes from growing up on a farm, where his experience milking two cows at once kind of just, gave him the aptitude for bagpipe. I'm assuming this is how you play bagpipes. I don't,
Yeah. Well, there's a squeeze motion involved too. That was you pioneered, I believe.
Right. But at the same time, I can't actually do it, but Bobbert can.
It's fantasy after all.
Exactly. As far as anyone knows, he is kind of slumming it right now. He's like an actual famous musician in the realm, but he just had a little bit too much of the life of fame, and he just wants to get back to the real, the music. You know what I mean? So,
of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
My name is Frank Booth. I am a mountain dwarf with a shady criminal background. I'm a drummer, hence the shady criminal background.
Obviously.
I've spent some time playing in various successful acts, although never any of my own. Kind of just a sideman, always tangentially near actual talent and fame and success. And I'm tired of hearing bullshit stories from fellow musicians who haven't quite made it the way I've made it.
All right. Finally, we have the man himself.
So I'm Meatball Sub. I'm the Dragonborn. My main thing that I've always been in music for like the love of music, and I pretty much play everything. And I play everything like so well you wouldn't even imagine how well I play it. And
maybe in some cases can't even imagine.
No. And I get this sense that everyone really loves me because I'm the best, but I also own the cart, so I don't know what's going on with that. But we're taking my cart, and we're just gonna see how this goes. I'll see how I can help these fools out on their little tour here.
Okay, excellent. Well, so that sets us up with you guys having left your hometown of Erebor. You are in the mentioned horse and cart, heading towards the first gig on a leg this first leg of your tour, as planned by let's see, Bobbert. What is the promoter you hired? What is his name?
Let's say Jermaine.
Yeah, Jermaine.
No, Murray.
No, Murray, of course, obviously.
Of course.
Fantasy Murray. So,
yeah, that's his name, Fantasy Murray.
Yeah.
I think the adult section of the video store I used to work at had some of his films.
He's a multifaceted man.
I'm a big fan of Fantasy Murray's early work.
Yeah. if you try and pigeonhole Fantasy Murray, you're just gonna get burned because that's arson is another one of his games. But this first gig is at a totally legit place, very cool for foot traffic. It's roadside in between Erebor and Burdusk, called what was it called? Oh, Homer's Haggis House. Now, before we continue, I gotta know if your cart has any sweet van art, like airbrushed on the side of it.
Yeah. Well, it definitely does. During the last tour I took with one of my bands, we like airbrushed all the windows. So there's like a boob in each window, airbrushed, and then there's a giant like cock with lightning bolts down the whole side of the cart.
Yeah. Right.
Looks amazing.
And I do want to point out that Bobbert, when you met Meatball Sub and he mentioned this band, this is sight unseen. This morning when you left Erebor is the first time that Frank or Bobbert have seen this band, and for Frank, the first time meeting Meatball Sub. So it's like you guys left like in the late morning. It's like a 4-hour ride to this place. So you got a little bit of time to, shoot the shit, chat, bond as new bandmates. What did you decide your band name was again?
Oh shit! I should have written that down. I don't remember. It was some really bizarre word that I saw in the.
Oh yeah.
It's like coat mingers or something like that, or. Let's say the coat mingers. How's
Coat mingers?
Boy, you may want to rethink that one. Just immediately,
Probably.
I think that means something pretty odd and specific, but but you can do it if you want. Anyway, you guys are heading into Erebor. If you want to have a chance to role play off each other, develop some character interactions with you, feel free. If not,
how about this? Copper Steel Gemini.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Cool.
I like the in combination with your sweet van art. I feel like that's an appropriate.
So since this is our first time meeting each other, I presume we have not had rehearsal, and yet we're on our way to the gig. So hopefully everyone's listened very closely to the demo tapes, which somehow exist.
Yeah, you guys
a really
have
long time ago.
Bobbert does have a whole bunch of basically a variation of sending stones. Normally, sending stones are sort of the equivalent of fantasy cell phones, but these have been jailbroken by an airborne wizard.
They're out of warranty.
Yeah, these are a bunch of, as you can see, they say like opal sending stones, 7.2, but these are sending stones that play Bobbert's music. Frank, you and Bobbert did, because Frank, you obviously answered an ad in the Erebor Bum, the alt weekly that gets put up there. You've gone through a few of his songs with him once or twice. You got a whole bunch of these.
That's all I
sendings.
need.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna roll to see how many of these sending stones you've got. These are your records that you're trying to sell.
10,000, 10,000, 10,000.
38. So,
All right.
Yeah, that actually seems quite doable maybe on this.
I'm pretty sure if you add up all the bands I've ever been in, we've probably sold about 38 records total.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I was gonna roll 10d10, but I thought that might actually be a little sad at the end of by the end of the campaign. So yeah, you've got like 38 of these sending stones. Obviously, you gave 2 away. Frank and Meatball Sub each have their own, and presumably Meatball. Are you listening to the song, or are you just gonna kind of feel it?
I mean, I don't need to really, but if things get slow on the trip, I might throw it on, but I probably won't. I'm probably just gonna chill and just let it hit me on stage.
Yeah. And I'll say, just for the sake of band cohesion, this is an interesting type of horse-drawn carriage where the rider's seat is actually somehow inside of the cart, so you guys can actually sit with each other and talk instead of somebody having to be outside and drive.
Yeah, maybe
Is there,
Meatball Sub like just retrofitted it so that like he could hang out with everyone while like.
is Meatball Sub like the designated TM because it's his cart?
Do you want to ask this in character, or is this just like...
Yeah. I need to know who the TM is.
Yeah.
That would be me.
Okay.
But you'll have to tell me what a TM is first.
Tour manager.
I knew that. I mean,
Meatball Sub knew that.
Yeah, no, I know Meatball Sub.
He knows everything.
He's got a lot of experience.
I like the idea also, Matt, that Meatball Sub refers to himself in the third person, and that's how he responded to Frank. But maybe doesn't selectively.
He definitely does.
Okay, we're gonna go back into character voices now. You ride along, you listen to these tunes. Found out who the TM is and what that is.
Oh, I might actually be able to log into Fantasy Grounds. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Let's see. Join campaign. The campaign info is in the general chat.
General chat. Yeah. That's
Okay.
right.
I am General Chet.
Yeah. But so yeah, you guys are riding along. Found out who and what the TM is, listening to these songs, and finally, after several hours, you approach Homer's Haggis house. And let me share this map with you. As you pull up to... Hold on a second. That was the wrong command. As you pull up
Was
to...
it Homer's Haggis hut?
Yeah, Homer's Haggis house.
House. And it's 2 stories?
It is.
Okay, nice.
So this circle area in front of the doors you'll see here is the front of the stable. You guys kind of pull up, the doors open as you drive in. You see a man in, just kind of linen breeches, leather boots, and loose linen shirt, shoveling horse manure. And he looks up and goes, "Hey, yeah, just pull over anywhere. I'll go ahead and get your horse set up. That is actually quite a large vehicle you got here. No, y'all must be the entertainment for tonight."
As an aside, I just want to say it's a miracle that someone at the venue knew that there was a band playing that night and was somewhat hospitable when the band arrived.
It's a miracle.
This is a good sign.
Yeah.
This
This
a
is
really
already
good
more
sign.
pro than any gig any of us have ever played.
Yeah. It's the fantasy part of
True,
fantasy.
true.
Well, I wanted something good to happen before everything went to shit.
Yeah, thank you. It's very charitable.
Yeah, no, I remember this place. I played this place like a bunch of times. Back then, it was called Homer's Haggis Spot, and it was about like half the size. I think somehow we were able to pack like I don't know, like 100 people in here, and sold out every time. So hopefully tonight's good.
1 second. Okay. Yeah, I just rolled a 100. So that's completely false. Not like the guy looks at you for a second and goes, "What are you talking about, man? Homer's Haggis House has been here for 80 years. It's an institution."
No, I know, but it was called something different before. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna load in my gear.
All right, yeah. Well, there's the entrance here is over here. You'll see. And he points over to this door. Like, that door there is probably the closest to the stage, but really, any of these doors are free to use. It's not too busy in there right now. It's being quite a bit before sundown.
So who's going to be loading our gear for us? You got someone in there to come give us a hand, I presume.
He just kind of laughs and puts his shovel down and kind of wipes his hands off and then shows him to you. And they still got horse shit all over him. And he's like, "I can give you a hand if you want there, partner, but
I'll take care of it.
yeah,
So,
I thought you might say that."
When I was last emailing with the booker here, the talent buyer, we were on the fence as we were gonna have an opener tonight, an opening band. Did we secure that?
And he looks up at you and goes, son, I don't know what kind of institutions you've been in, but usually the guy shoveling all the horse shit isn't the one making all the decisions."
Thank you, sir.
Oh man, I guess they've changed a couple things since they switched over to Homer Haggis House. All right, well let's get on in there.
Yeah.
Maybe you can show us where the green room is since you've been here before.
Oh yeah, I mean hopefully they didn't like move it or like tear it down and make.
No, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, who
You
knows?
can probably show us right where it is though.
Yeah, totally, man, totally.
1 second, I'm gonna draw where your carriage is. Ooh. Yeah, it's obviously slimmer than that, but there it is. 20. Man, these controls are sensitive.
I'm really hoping there's another band because I don't have any instruments with me. So I'm gonna have to ask them to borrow whatever I choose to play tonight.
Actually, that's pretty good flavor. I was gonna say we did decide that you kind of had like a sack of just like random like auxiliary percussion that you could pull out, but I like this more. So that power is diluted, and everywhere you go, you have to borrow stuff.
Perfect.
Okay. Henry, if you click on like the PC button and double click on Bobbert Blazin.
Let me stop you right there. I am still acquiring the file list.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is something.
It could also be my internet is intermittently not that fast.
Did you know? I learned this recently, but apparently major cities are. Los Angeles has the worst internet in the country.
I've heard that a number of times. I've been pretty lucky with it for the most part, but
not here in Hollywood.
Hey,
Is that near Erebor or?
yeah. It,
Hollywood, Cormier. It's over on the East Coast.
but okay, you guys are loading in. If Meatball Sub and Frank can see their maps, I've placed you guys kind of in between the stable doors and your van.
Yep.
Mhm.
So has the cart been pulled inside and into the structure?
Yeah. So this is kind of like an open, not quite an open air stable, but it's a large stable on the side of the inn.
Okay.
Where this guy's mucking horse manure. There's like some horses already tied up here. If you will, it's the loading dock.
I will.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So, who do we speak to about the writs of free ale for the evening?
And he turns and he's like just picked up his shovel and started to shovel again. And he like puts it down and goes, "Well, I mean, I reckon the guy behind the bar might know something about that."
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
And surely you know exactly where the bar is, having been here before so many times.
Well, I mean, back
after
when
you've shown me the
actual
green room,
place,
you can go talk to the bar.
Yeah, no, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. You guys just load in. I'll go scope it out.
Cool. I'll just.
Go ahead and stand there.
So yeah,
hang
Meatball,
out.
go ahead and grab your gear, and I'll grab mine.
Yeah, I'll just hang out and watch you guys load in.
You must be the lead singer.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys bring your stuff in. This corner over here is the stage. As you walk in, you look up. It's a smaller stage, but it'll definitely fit all three of you guys.
That's definitely radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like the entrance like right next to the stage.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys got it. And actually, yeah, as you like walk up to the stage and put your stuff on it, there are a couple of sackcloths, just with hay like poking out of it, just sort of haphazardly nailed up to the wall, like on opposite sides of the corner. And as you're doing that, you see this kind of largest fellow human walk up and go, all right, hey, Jamin's here. Hey, you guys aren't gonna believe the way it sounds in here. The acoustics or something else. We spent a long time getting it just right. You look around the room and it's just like some of the planks of wood that you see in the walls like actually have holes in them. And like yeah, so you're pretty much radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like walking around clapping, like yeah, it's a real live room. It's very live. It's live. It's just very live.
People get in there though, it's gonna sound way tighter.
Oh yeah, once this place fills up, man, you ain't don't even worry about it. And as you're clapping around, you walk into random dead spots where for some reason there is no more echo, and then like as soon as you stick your head out of that like 2-foot radius, like there it is again.
Yeah. No, I like the renovations.
Yeah, all right, thanks, man. So, my name is Harold. A lot of people like to call me Homer the Fourth. I'm his, great grandson. Not grandpappy. That'd be kind of weird and recursive, but one, the normal linear flow of time. That way. That's who I am. Of course, please don't call me Homer Fourth because my name's Harold. And this is my establishment.
Cool. So when did the name change? Because I mean, like I said, like I've just played here like a ton of times. I mean, I love this place. It's great.
Um, I really don't know if I can make you roll for this because how I've decided this mechanic works is whenever you talk yourself up, I roll a percentage dice, and the percentage tells me how much of a lie you're saying. And so this was 100% a lie. So I really don't think there's any way, like, he's just, I guess roll a charisma check to see if he likes this or thinks it's funny.
All right.
And I'll tell you,
all right, well, I'm gonna have to use the.
yeah, your charisma bonus is
Yeah,
plus 3.
I'm on. Okay, I'm on the splash screen of Fantasy Grounds, FYI. So it's coming.
So,
14.
plus 3, or is that just a straight, or did you add it
Yeah,
already?
14 plus 3.
Okay, so 17. So he's gonna laugh and go, "Oh, you're weird, man. All right." Anyway, we got you. We got kind of like a family meal for all our bandmates, and of course, the ale, the home brew, is free for y'all. Just don't get too drunk before you play. Hey, afterwards.
Yeah, I know.
Sky's the limit. I don't care. I'm the cool business owner who doesn't give a shit about profit margins.
It's sounding increasingly familiar.
Yeah.
So, who's doing the sound tonight?
Oh, Fantasy Murray told we got a deal worked out. All his acts do their own sound. Sometimes they bring their own sound guy. I don't know. You ain't holding nothing,
yeah.
so I kind of figured that was you.
Yeah, I can run sound.
Dope. And of course, this being sort of a medieval fantasy anachronism is that sort of meaningless statement, but right on.
What an odd thing to say.
Yeah, I've
What
done
is
a lot
sound?
of hallucinogenic mushrooms today, so excuse me.
What time are we playing tonight?
Oh yeah, well, usually folks start filtering in after their day's work, so around about sundown. If you guys want to just kind of get it going with something mellow at that time, and as the place fills up, obviously get a little more raucous, get people in the mood to drink, celebrate.
And I left my sundial at home, so I'm not exactly sure what time it is right now.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's if we had a numerical ordering of the day, I'd say it's about 3, maybe 3.5.
All right.
After
This
the
guy's
noon,
wild.
of course.
I don't know what he's talking about.
And it being also, mid autumn, sundown ought to be in about 2.5, 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can just relax, have yourself a little bit of food, have a drink or two, relax. Obviously you want to warm up. Ain't nobody in here really except for old Ural and Fran. Don't pay them no mind.
All right, let's. I mean, as
ready to
intriguing as
drink.
it is to want to talk to them, I'm really interested to see if we can find that green room. So I'm wondering if you could show us that green room that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
Since
Bobbert,
you've
why
been
don't
here
you,
so many
Yeah,
times.
this used to be like in the corner over there, but it looks like that space you guys opened it up. Yeah.
I mean, we got a cellar if y'all want to go down and take a nap, I guess.
Oh yeah, the cellar.
I mean, we
Yeah,
got
yeah,
rooms for rent, but I mean, I got to rent those,
Yeah, I got to talk to everyone. That's cool. Who do we see about the Ritz for ale and perhaps some food?
Oh, y'all, don't even worry about that. When y'all want something, you just talk to me. I'll go ahead and set you up. Just pick any table and bring it to you.
All right,
I would love an ale.
Hey,
yeah, me too. Can we just sit anywhere and you'll just hook us up?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
And then as he says that, he points to a specific table. And it's
I'm assuming the place is just like empty.
yeah, but it's this like small table kind of next to the stage.
Cool. Yeah, we can. There's like 3 of us, but we can sit at this 2-person table. It's cool.
Well, I mean, there are other chairs. You can pull up a chair. I ain't in charge of who gets what from where. Except, don't go behind the bar and get stuff, because I am in charge of that.
It's an interesting accent you've got, Harold. Where are you from?
Oh, right here, middle of nowhere, Sword Coast.
Cool.
And he goes behind the bar and he grabs like 3 ales and like a little crust of bread and some cheese and puts them down and goes, "Now we got some cookies, got some good soup coming up later. We got a rabbit stew with plenty of turnip in it, and some meat pies. So don't get too full up on this cheese now."
I'm actually a raw feeding vegan, so that meal's gonna be a problem.
Oh, right on. Well, we got a bunch of hay out in the stable.
That'll do just fine.
Yeah. Just to enhance the illusion, I am eating dinner right now.
It's so real. This Homer's Haggis
it's
house makes the best boulevardier this side of somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, after a little while, he comes out with some stew and more ale. You guys are drinking. Actually, everyone, give me a Constitution check. It's pretty weak ale, so it's gonna be a easy DC.
What's the
Which one
little
do I roll?
sub menu for that?
On the main
Is that
tab.
PC?
If you go to the main tab of your character sheet, on the right-hand side, you'll see the saves. So go ahead and just roll. Click on the Constitution one.
Did the splash screen take a while for everyone else? Out of curiosity.
It seems like it took a while for.
Yeah, it took a while for me.
Okay. Yeah, because it's still on. But I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Seems I've rolled a 19
Yeah, you did.
with my bonus.
Yeah, Frank, you're totally fine. This is, it's like Coors Light, essentially. Refreshing.
Sorry,
it's nice
Charles,
and cold.
where do
So
I find that?
Banquet ale.
As long as it's cold. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's warm fucking beer. It makes me want to puke my fucking guts out.
yeah, it's straight from the cellar. So if you go to your character sheet on the main tab, on the right hand side of that tab or that page, you'll see saves, and under saves, you'll see strength, dex, con. Just double click on the Constitution one.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, Meatball.
Erebor. Blue. Ribbon.
Yeah, you made it, Meatball. And what do you roll, Bobbert?
9.
Okay, yeah, you're fine too. Yeah, it's fine ale. Refreshing, cold.
This is damn good ale. Only the best at Homer's Haggis spot. Sorry, house.
Yeah, all right. Well, enjoy.
So is this like just as good or better than you remember?
Usually I don't like when things change too much, but this is actually I think it's an improvement. I think they made like little touches, like to the sound and the just the liveliness of the room. It just sounds real. Sounds real live. Check it out. You hear that? You hear that? Yeah.
Like, no offense, but it kind of sounds like you're bullshitting us a little bit.
And on this, Meatball, go ahead.
I like
roll,
your meatballs up.
Roll an insight check, Meatball. And you'll find that under the skills tab of your character sheet.
Which one am I doing?
Insight.
Got it. Do I just double click it?
Yeah. The number part.
Got it.
All right, that's a 12. So I'll tell you what. Let's see. Bobbert. Oh, hey, you're in. Nice.
You're in.
Get in there.
Go to the skills tab on your character sheet and roll a deception check.
All right. Sorry. Skills tab.
Yeah.
Okay.
And double click on the numbers part. Where it says total.
Okay, deception, and then you said double click on the...
Yeah, the part that says like
number?
+3 for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Meatball. Yeah, you can tell he's totally bullshitting you.
I knew it.
Oh, Meatball. I like you, man. I like you. So glad we're on this tour, guys. This is going to be fucking great.
Yeah, this is gonna be really great.
Okay, so a little bit goes. You guys finish your dinner, and a couple of people run in, kind of panting, and they like close the door, and they're like, Harold, Homer the Fourth, and Harold kind of comes out and goes, y'all, I don't like it. He's like, shut up, Homer! There's like undead things coming in. Man, this is panic time. How do we lock this door? And Homer just kind of Harold just kind of stands there like slack-jawed. I'm actually gonna put you guys in there now. And he's staring there slack-jawed. What do you guys do?
I'm obviously I'm bullshitting, but I would like to recommend, like, basically guess like how to.
Make
Yeah, there's a switch. There's a switch like on the lower left of the door. You just kick it in and it'll just lock right up.
I'm gonna give you a chance to, if you want, make an intelligence check.
Okay.
To see if there's anything you can see about the door that like indicates that there's a way to lock it. You don't have to take this. You can just say that ridiculous thing.
So that's +2 + 2.
Yeah, no. You look and yeah, it just looks like a door to you.
Yeah, there's got to be like a switch or like a thing like on the lower left of the door, probably. At least that's what I remember, unless you guys like change that out, you know.
And
why are there undead monsters appearing in like early mid-afternoon?
And they're
Really
well, hell,
strange.
I don't know, man. They just kind of came out of the woods and attacked poor Earl. And while this is
Is
happening,
that the shit shoveler?
No, that. I mean, I don't know which specific shit shoveler you're talking about, but Earl was a blacksmith apprentice. I'm a shit shovel. I mean, there's a lot of us out here. There's a lot of shit to be shoveled, to be honest. And while this is happening, Ural over here with a Y stands up and goes, "Hey, y'all talking about me?" And Fran is this whole time very just kind of calmly walking over to the door. And she takes the extremely large and conspicuous piece of wood next to the door and just puts it in the receptacle for it to bar the door. And then just goes back to her seat and continues drinking.
Has she locked anybody outside?
Possibly.
Oh, okay, but no employees, right?
No employees.
Yeah. And one of the guys that came in runs through that side door that you guys loaded in through, and you hear some more yelling, and you hear the a pretty telltale squeaky sound of the what is it? The stable doors closing and being barred up.
You know what would be kind of fun, you guys? If we get up on the second floor there and just start picking those undead off.
I'm down.
Does anyone have like a bow and arrow or some other type of projectile weapon? Maybe they keep one behind.
Let's see.
Yeah, I do.
How about a little target practice?
Let's do it.
Cool.
Okay. So, you guys make your way up to the second floor. If you want, you can actually move your tokens to where you want them to kind of be positioned on the right side of the map.
What do we know where the critters are standing?
Not just yet.
Okay. It seems that we can't get to the second floor.
Oh, we have to go up the stairs first? That we have to do?
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me just move you.
Me and Meatball Sub just teleported ourselves outdoors.
I wonder if that does it. But let me move you over to the correct area real quick.
Okay.
I forgot there actually is like a thing I downloaded called Portals that I tried to use once and it didn't work for me, and it's hard to figure out by yourself. Honestly, you need somebody else to log in and play around with you. But so you guys should be able to move around in this second side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, I would go look out a window. I don't see anything that indicates windows on the. Like if I go, right here, can I see out? Oh, I see some guys appearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll say that like this is a window. This thing here is a window. Like any time you kind of see like a break in the outer wall.
Right. Okay, well, I guess we gotta head over to here.
Yeah.
Meatball Sub, you've got the bow and arrow. You want to take a little pot shot at one of these guys?
Let's try it.
All right.
Get out of your way.
And I'll give you a surprise round, but after this, you're gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay. So where do I do? What do I do for this, Charles?
So if you want to target one of these guys.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's
Do I just click on it?
It's command left click for Mac users and control left click for Windows users. Am I the only Windows user?
Possibly.
Probably. Nerd.
Probably.
What kind of idiot wants interchangeable components?
Yeah, you can just interchange one shitty component for another shitty component.
Sick.
Well,
Okay.
it's like my daddy always said about computers. Who gives a fuck?
I have one of these dudes targeted.
Okay, great. So once they're targeted, you can then go to your actions tab.
Yep.
And in the actions tab, next to your longbow, you'll see the D20. There you go.
Got it.
Oh, you actually did not have them selected. So just command left, one left click, not double click.
Is it selected correctly now? Can you tell?
It is not. So if you go to
Oh.
your
Let me try another guy. Can I do that?
sure,
Is that working?
doesn't look like it. You can also confirm, like, if you look on the right hand side of Fantasy Grounds, at the top of that kind of column where everything is, you'll see
Yeah.
a button that has two swords crossed. It's called the combat
Yep.
tracker.
Oh yeah.
If you open that up, you'll be able to kind of confirm or deny that you're currently targeting anyone. But also, you should see a little kind of target symbol.
You get a green arrow when on mine when you target someone.
Yeah. I have a green arrow targeting one guy.
Weird.
Yeah.
Sounds
Should I roll again and see if it works
Yeah.
this time?
Do it.
Okay, here we go.
I wonder if somehow you've accidentally dropped.
Oh shit! Natural 20.
That is a nat 20, so I'll give it to
Oh,
you.
damn.
So,
All right.
hold
Sweet.
shift and roll the damage to force a critical roll. And I'll just subtract it. Which zombie did you target?
The one that's like kind of half in the black right now.
Okay.
Sorry, where do I shift click again?
So when you hold down shift and then double click on the damage portion, so like to the right of the D20, like how you rolled to
Yeah.
yeah. Nice, 19.
Hmm.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is kind of an annoying thing where maybe that didn't count because I didn't drag them in specifically from the combat tracker. Instead, I brought them over from on a different one. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this guy is gone.
That
Nice
was
one.
easy.
Right on, man.
Nice shot.
Okay.
I told you guys I was like good at everything. It's all good.
I'm feeling pretty inspired and pretty bloodthirsty now. Even though I don't have a bow and arrow, I can throw a javelin at one of these guys.
Okay. Go for it.
Cool. All right, so I see the zombie here. Hmm. Not targeting this time though. Oh wait, it says target zombie 1. All right, so I'm not getting the green arrow, but it says I've targeted
Oh, you're actually targeting both.
both.
There you go. Now you're
Gosh.
just targeting one.
There, yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. So I have to roll. How do I attack again?
Go to your actions tab on your character sheet,
Yep. Oh, okay.
and under weapons, you should see whatever weapon you're looking for. To the right of it should have like a.
Right.
Actually, for you, because the javelin could be melee or ranged.
Yeah, I gotta select the bomb one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it.
Oh, that's actually just that was actually just the damage die. So click
Oh.
first on the D20 icon next to the.
This
there you
one.
go. Okay, and that is a hit, and we'll count your damage die for that. So great, Bobbert, you get if you want an attack if you can.
Yeah, I don't have any long range weapons, so I think the only option available to me is to taunt them.
Sure. Oh yeah. Did you ever select any spells?
Oh, right. Let's see. Would that be in abilities or skills?
Well, I mean, in D&D Beyond, did you select any.
Bardic inspiration. Hang on a sec.
You did not.
No, I don't think I did. No.
So at some point, you should do that, totally.
Yeah.
But for now, I gave you Bane as a first level spell when we were just kind of running through the basics of Fantasy Ground. So you can use that.
Okay. Let's see. Is it? Okay, there we go. Bane. Yeah. So okay, so I got to target one of these guys and then drag it over.
Once you target one of those guys, when you go to your actions tab, for spells level 1, you'll see Bane. Next to the line that says Bane, you should see a magnifying glass. And if you click on that magnifying glass, then you'll see like a button that says cast, and it'll just sort of automatically handle it for you.
There we go.
Okay, so it failed and has the effect Bane on it.
Bane!
Yeah, the zombie looks up at you and goes, "For you."
Did you guys hear that? It was totally talking to me. The zombie was talking to me. That's crazy. It was a little difficult to understand what the zombie was saying, probably because there's like shit on its face. I don't know.
Oh, and you can actually do that on the other zombie as well, because it is up to 3 creatures of your choice.
Oh, okay. All right, so untarget that.
Try to aim a little better this time there, big guy.
I got it. That was just a practice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Okay, and then that one goes, "It would be extremely painful." Yeah, we are definitely retro skinning. The spell Bane does turn everybody into Bane from The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah. And why not? The third zombie, just as he's dying, his last breath is, "People of Gotham."
What does that even mean? Man, the undead are so weird. It's crazy.
Okay, so now everyone go to the main tab, and right smack dab in the middle of all that, you'll see a number under INIT. That is your initiative, and roll initiative for me. Okay. So Meatball Sub, you are up first.
So these wait, so we have 2 zombies left here.
That's correct.
So step aside and let me show you guys how to finish one of these guys off.
It looks
Actually,
like Bobbert.
sorry, Bobbert is actually.
Oh, Bobbert.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I thought he rolled lower, but anyway.
Yeah. Total side note: I'm going to be getting a new computer very soon, which Jen will have my current computer, which means this will run much faster on my end.
Okay.
But okay, so let's see. What do I do? Hey, zombie, eat my ass! Wasn't that awesome? That was awesome.
Nice, that was awesome.
Yeah. Come at me, Ghost Bro. Let's see what is at my disposal from.
Yeah, you could throw a dagger. And I'll, you know what? I'm sorry. It'll be faster if I do this for you. So I'm just gonna give you a couple of random bard spells in until such time as you choose some for your own. And in the meantime, we are actually going to skip you.
Very well.
Meatball
that sounds about right.
All right. Let me see if I can finish one of these guys off again. Show you how it's done.
Finish him off, am I right?
All right.
Ooh.
Oh well.
Yeah, okay. You are level 1 rogue, so I don't think you actually get any of those. Like later, you'll get some interesting powers where you may get extra actions, but not yet. So now it is Frank Booth's turn.
I think I have one more javelin that I can throw. Oh, I am still targeted. Okay. Do I hit?
You do.
All right. Oops.
One second. And bam. Okay, so yeah. Henry, you should now see some spells in your
Yeah. Real quick, what's the button I press to get like the description of like the spell?
There should be like a little square all the way to the right next to the spells. That'll tell you what they do.
Gotcha. Oh, there we go.
And the bardic inspiration thing is just a feature of being a bard, and that's actually it's actually really clutch in certain moments, and unfortunately, a lot of people sort of don't pay attention to it. So that is just read it and you'll see. But it gives a d6 to one single roll for somebody. All right, Frank. Okay. So yeah, you did 4 damage. That's pretty dope. And in the combat tracker, when your turn is done, if you want to, you can click on that little arrow that says next actor. Now we are on Zombie 1, and Zombie 1 is going to go through that first door and start banging on the door that is locked. Zombie 3 is going to go over here and start trying to push open the stable doors. Bobbert, back up to you.
Let's see, bardic inspiration. So let's see, stirring. You can inspire others through stirring words or music.
And for this one, just so people will remember they have it, hopefully, when you target your, when you're trying to do like a buff spell to your friends, make sure you aren't targeting any of your enemies and are only targeting
right.
person or people you want to receive the benefit.
Right.
But this is one of those things also that isn't going to happen automatically for you guys. If he gives you bardic inspiration and clicks that effect spell, you should notice it in the combat tracker, but you choose when to use it, and then I'll just delete it from your effect. And what it is, I'll drop that here so you guys get to read it, but it is when he uses a bonus action to choose one creature other than himself within 60 feet, you can hear him. And that creature gains 1 bardic inspiration dice, which is a d6. And so within the next 10 minutes, and just so you know that a single turn in a round lasts 6 seconds. So, most fights are over well within, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But so presumably this could last, if we had a combat that lasted 6 times 10 times 10, 600 rounds.
Bar fucking out, man.
It's a hell of a song.
All right, so
And then you can use that for any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bardically inspire Meatball Sub because I like that guy.
Okay.
The thing he said earlier about me being full of shit was pretty funny.
I need to know if you're doing this passive aggressively. Like if
there are so many layers to Bobbert that I honestly don't even fucking know, and I don't think he does either.
roll a d4, and this is gonna determine your sincerity level of giving.
Let's see. Is D4 the triangle one?
Yeah, the pyramid.
Okay. Did that go through? I can't see it.
It didn't look like it. You do have to roll it directly into the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
It seems weird at first until you also realize that a lot of people just play with their dice in between rolls. And it would be really annoying to see everybody's just random dice rolls all the time.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's a completely sincere action of you like this dude.
Aw.
Or, if you want to play it this way, maybe you just recognize that he did kill a zombie and there are 2 zombies left and you do want to live. Either way, it's not a passive aggressive action. Alright, and so that's a bonus action, so you do get 1 action left in which you can cast, a spell or attack with a dagger or something.
Shit, okay. Bardic Inspiration. Come on. I'm trying to find the way to roll this cast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or for Bardic Inspiration, it's effect. But,
yeah. Okay. Oh, whoops.
Oh, and that was Vicious Mockery. But, you know what?
Whoops. I like you, man.
But you did give... Meatball Sub does have a die of Bardic Inspiration. I'll remember that. That he can use realistically any time before the combat's over. And also realistically a little bit after.
Yeah, use that energy for the gig, man.
Yeah.
I probably won't need it, but it's good to have in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, check this out. I pull out the bagpipes.
But yeah, if you want to cast Vicious Mockery at Zombie 3, you can totally do that. You just have to deselect Meatball Sub and target Zombie 3.
Okay. Is there a way to do that from the combat tracker?
Yeah, so if you go into the combat tracker, you should see a little target, I don't know, icon next to your name. Or on the same line as your name, not exactly next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that so that it's, filled in, shaded.
Yeah.
And you should see who you're targeting.
Okay.
Once you have that line open all the way to the right, you should see like one. Yeah, there you go. You got the clear target one, and you should see the target button that you can drag onto a target.
Come on.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey. All right. Vicious Mockery.
All right, it fails. So you get to roll the damage. And I guess also, if you feel like it, technically you're supposed to mock it. So
Come at me, zombie bro. This is all just gonna be from Ghost Bros, basically.
great.
So roll the damage.
Yeah. You yell, "Come at me, Ghost Bro," at it. And it turns and it goes. I can't think of a good line from Bane for this, so he just goes again, "People of Gotham," and he cries and just falls apart.
Peace has cost you your strength.
Yeah, okay, that's what he says. Oh dear. Oh, you accidentally cast that on Zombie 1 instead of Zombie 3. So, you know what? That didn't happen. Because Zombie 1 you can't technically see because he's within the portico underneath you. So he gets 2 damage points back. And Zombie 3 gets 2 damage points. So, yeah, as you say that, he still says, "What is your something costs you your whatever."
Cost you your strength.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You're incomprehensible, Nolan nonsense. And he does cry a little bit. All right, Meatball's up. Yeah.
All right, I think I need to finish off Zombie 3 here. Okay, here we go.
Hit.
Yes.
Hell yeah. He looks pretty messed up. He finishes saying his, what cool sounding but ultimately meaningless dialogue, and you hit him right in the shoulder and his arm falls off.
Oh, that was sick.
I know.
All right.
Do you guys remember the skinny Bane from the Batman and Robin movie in the 90s?
Oh yeah.
Do I?
It's a travesty.
Yeah. Chill.
Chill. Stay cool.
I'm probably gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze is probably still my favorite Batman movie villain.
Kind of weird.
I feel like he's the only one that really got what they were trying to go for in the Schumacher version. Everyone else was still pretending it was a Tim Burton affair, whereas Arnold Schwarzenegger really leaned into it, and I appreciate that.
Jim Carrey as the Riddler was all right, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that version of Batman also wasn't quite as over the top camp as Schumacher's.
Yeah.
Quite frankly,
That's kind of
like it was like the Adam West, television series on acid. It was so great in so many ways.
Yeah. Oh, real quick on that note, so we actually started watching the Adam West series, and like real early on, there is basically like Riddler and Joker can almost be interchangeable in that show. Because Riddler is just like laughing a lot and making a lot of fucking jokes, and then Joker is like sending Batman riddles, so it's like really confusing.
Have you guys watched, or do you intend to watch the movie, the Adam West movie?
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh wait.
Like the Batman Adam West movie.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought you meant like a new one that's coming out later. But no,
I'm
the
talking
original
about-
one I've seen for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be part of your viewing, Henry. That's like a classic. What is there's like sharks with laser beams on their head or something? Isn't that where that comes from?
Yeah, my favorite one where he's like, I can't remember how he gets there, but it's this like, it really feels like an improvised monologue where Adam West's Batman is just being like, taking like a word, and he's like, what does that start with? The letter C. Who lives in the sea? Sharks. Like sharks? What is sharks like? Fish. The penguin. It's so unhinged from the world's apparently greatest
he's the world's
detective.
greatest detective.
So it's fantastic.
Although I'm starting to think though that like I'm working out this theory right now, but this might actually be the best version of Batman because like his fighting skills are like on par with like the criminals he's fighting, so there's parity there. So he actually has to like solve crimes and riddles and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
It also ties into our
obviously-
idea that the entirety of the Gotham Police Department and in fact the city government is just placating this like insanely rich asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's crazy. He broke out again. I don't know what to tell you. And he wants the big diamond, I guess.
Yeah. The extremely low budget costume really helps sell that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You can see every one of his rippling muscles.
Pure West.
Well, this is actually a good time for us to wrap up the first episode. So does anyone have anything they want to plug?
Well, we do have a record out that we put out in May, which I don't know when that was, but Benny recorded it. Charles obviously played on it, and Matt designed the logo. So that's what I'm plugging. Please buy it.
Synergy.
Not you guys. Yeah.
And you can check out all our stuff at www.allthingsallowed.com because we like puns. How about you, Matt? You got anything? You any internet presences you want to direct people towards?
I got a few things. I just made a new website for myself, mattjacola.com. Jatkola is my last name. So if you go there, there's all sorts of stuff, including like a Cure cover that I just did, and covers album, and a little intro for my friend's film company, a little bit of everything there. So that's probably the best spot to go for now.
And Benny, illustrious house engineer for Matt Oak in Alston.
See, if you go to reverb.com and search for Mad Oak Studios, you'll find that I'm selling various things. You should buy them so that I can buy other various things in my collection.
Are any of them like, I don't know, cocaine or souls?
Nah, nothing interesting. It's all trash.
Well,
Yeah. Or a cart with boobs and cock and balls on it.
Oh no, that's sold within moments of listing. So
yeah, immediately.
yeah, nice try. You snooze, you lose.
Right on.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody, and join us next week for another episode. And cut.